Hi guys, welcome to another mutation testing. This one is a pretty hard one because we have Just Die and Propagators. So I made this mutation on Void Rushing to have one little bit harder mutation. And why is it harder on this map than on some others? Is because A, you don't have a lot of time on this map and everything has double life, including the propagators. And the second is that everything includes also void rushers. Void rushers that are mission objectives. They also have double life, so you cannot just snipe them fast using some cheese because they also have double life. So I was playing as Swan, and ally was Abatur P0, which is the best, of course, here, because you don't want your Vipers are essential, and you don't want them to cost more. So I did this twice with Bill and with Swan, and I failed kinda defensively. Now, heavy weapon specialist is really good for slowing the pros, but it kind of becomes tricky when they synergize with, when they come together with attack waves, and that's why 2 times I was like getting Propten Laser also when Propagator is reviving. Is invulnerable follow. Look at this is really good. I did similar thing on Rift to Korhal, but I did like 1, 2, 3, and then beside them the second control group. And then I did it this way, but does it this way, and it's also pretty good. Look at this. This is, I'll now have a Brutalisk at 153, which is Brutalisk before minute 2 is always good, and he now transfers this over here to help to stall the Thrasher. I think actually here is better position, but maybe okay, it's good. Thrasher, for some reason when you place it here, like here, Thrasher's behind it, so you can just stall it and deal some damage. And I am of course having laser mastery because laser is very important. I want to have laser ready before the first prop. And also it's a splash damage laser, so it's good. Okay, unfortunately I kind of forgot start upgrade, but so I was I think a minute late with this or something. Okay, let's speed this up. So yeah, this requires really teamwork. I don't know if 2-2 managed to solo it with any commanders. He was trying with some, but he said it's really difficult, and it is. So, okay, you can look at this now. How, and this is, by the way, times 2. Okay, let's slow it down. Okay, look at this. This is the normal speed. I mean, faster speed, normal on which you play. And look at how slow they are. So, that's why I like to choose heavy weapon specialist when fighting propagators. Now I'm not building static defense here because we have toxic nests over here, and toxic nests are really good also for providing vision for my laser to deal with them before they come like over here or so. So later I will not have to deal with them. I mean, now Brutalisk are not really good against props because they are melee and their symbiotes have short ranges. But with laser slowing props down, it's doable. Okay, now he's using toxic. You always wanna kill as many of these guys with toxicness as possible because then you have 50% more biomass of these guys from these guys. Okay. So now you can see I have a lot of vision, and slowing props down is a really good thing. How much actually it slows? Yeah, speed by 70%. So even heroic units are slowed by 70%. So that's heroic units don't have discount on this laser thing. They are not like many abilities. For example, voice suppression crystal also slows by 70%. Zeratul voice suppression crystal, but heroic units only by 35%. But this thing slows everything by a 70%, which is really good. Now I pull back with these guys with Pro. I don't wanna get pooped. Okay, something did. Yeah, locusts. Yeah, okay, I have some micro the locust. Now I go back in, but these guys are almost expired. And behind this, okay, I didn't get these two upgrades, but never mind. I barely actually using. Okay, these turrets actually didn't have any job. And the funny thing is that I just started getting the gas drones when Ally told me. So he told me like second after I already started doing this. And right when you told. Okay, now Ally is going away. He doesn't want to clear it, and that's actually good. That's actually good in this setup. He doesn't want to clear these buildings because it's good for props to spawn here because my laser will deal with them. In this case it's not desirable for propagators to spawn in your face, although now Ally has Viper so you can cloud them, but now if he pushes here and propagators spawn on the other side, it's fine because then my laser, okay, I think he didn't deactivate these things. It's good to deactivate at least. Maybe he did this one deactivate so propagators don't detonate them if so they stay here for vision. He had a lot to do. His Pain is very fast, one of the best guys, best co-players out there. So he had like 180 and something APM here, and that's very useful APM, not just spamming corrosive biles or like something like that. So it can pump your APM with abattoirs. He's microing good and macroing good, so he's placing more toxic nests over here. And you can see toxic, these guys even go for. Oh, okay, this one is the very nice job by Ally there. Okay, so I have some tanks. Okay, they're a little bit exposed over here, but Ally makes sure that they don't receive too much damage because it's clouding these. Okay, unfortunately he has lost the detection, I believe. Okay, I think I have some. Did I make? No, I'm just now. Oh, I made a raid. Or I cancel it last second. Units, let's see units. Okay, I still don't have. Okay, I'm building them now. He has one overseer now. Okay. I have decent number of tanks. I'm building more. Probably should have made second factory by. That's one transition is kinda had to practice on, because earlier game I kinda struggle with money as always. You have a lot to spend with Swan, and then like started having a lot of. I'm not even saturated over here, but you can see. Oh, well, this was bad. I just sieged all the tanks, so these two got sieged in the base. But okay, I have 14 tanks over here, which is pretty good number. Oh, something got pooped. Probably the locust. And okay, tanks will deal with these, with all these guys, and laser I focused down this one. While in the meantime I dealt with the attack wave over here using the Ares, and Ares even survived to few of them to get to push over here. Yeah, it's hard to keep overseers alive. That's really hard because there are four Vipers over here, and then they revive with full energy, so they have double the energy. Okay, I have these guys over here, still keeping them in reserve, but we'll get them forward, at least to heal, and later to see these guys. But now Ella has a lot of Guardians, so Guardians are actually probably the least useful abattoir units in most cases, but in case when you have propagators, then it's really good to have them, especially when we had aggressive recruitment mutation with fast cloak props, then you want to have guardians to kill them. So from the range, so this was it. This was this mutation. It's pretty hard. I think this might be the best combination actually. Or yeah, laser is really good. The Haka will also be good because pack leaders are very powerful and they cannot be propagated. Although their entourage can. So these Zerglings, Hydras, Roaches that come with the Glavik, they can be propped, but the pack leader themselves cannot. Okay, the Haka has impalers, but they are not so good against attack waves, so you have to be careful. And for the Haka also, the fact that propagators are double life, you cannot just eat them. So Roar could be useful for stalling them early game. And that's it. This will be definitely one of the harder mutations, but then again, I mean, Blizzard also gave us some hard mutations before, like Assembly of Vengeance, Aggressive Recruitment, Railroad Switch, Old Memorable Boss, and those were all before we even had Prestiges, so yeah, had to make some more difficult mutations, and they are not all difficult. Check the one on Temple of the Past, that one is really easy. Okay, and that one on Rift to Korhal also is not too hard. So thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you liked it. You can also support me on Patreon. This also requires quite a time to organize all this and translations too, and so find the guys who will translate this so we can deliver the full product to Blizzard. See you guys. Thanks again.